Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another franchise mode commentary with your New York Rangers. And here we are in round number 2 against the Boston Bruins, an original 6 rivalry. But let's take a round and take a look at the other 6 teams in the NHL for the 2016-2017 playoffs. We have the Flames and Kings, Blackhawks and Blues. Ooh, that's a good one. And then the Flyers and Capitals. So, all very good matchups here. Especially this original 6 rivalry here, and along with the Blues and Blackhawks. But looking at the Bruins' numbers there, it looks like they have a pretty well-built team, and I can see why they got to the second round. But I wonder who they had to beat. So on line number 1, Brad Marchand, Patrice Bergeron, and David Pastrnak. Now we got to watch out for this guy. He can do something, and it's scary. Line number 2, David Krejci, David Backes, and so they have Yuri Hudler. Interesting. So that probably helped their playoff chances. On the third, Bolesky, Spooner, Hayes. Pretty good third line. I mean, especially having Spooner there. And then Veritano, Moore, and Nash on the fourth. So their offensive depth is pretty even, pretty good enough, in my opinion, to be a threat. Jesus, Cronwall and Chara, big hitters on their top 2. That's a scary line. Krug, McQuaid, Carlo and Miller. So their defensive core, it could be better, but then again, it could be worse. And then they have, Tuukka Rask. I mean, why would they have him? Or why wouldn't they have him? And then Khudobin as backup. So, I mean, their defensive core, Cronwall and Chara on the top 2, very dangerous. But we have the better depth, but they had the more superstar power in a way. So it's kind of like depth versus superstar power. But here we go, boys. Round number 1 in TD Garden in Boston. Let's go. First period. Nothing. Both goalies stand on their head. Alrighty, boys. Second period. Jimmy VC gets his first playoff goal, I believe. And we take a 1-0 lead. Power play for the Bruins, but the Rangers kill it off. Alrighty. Going down to the halfway mark, and the Bruins have another power play, and JT Miller gets one, giving us the most decisive lead in hockey. Down to 5 minutes. Can Henrik Lundqvist get the shutout for this game? And he does, and we take game number 1. Rask, Lundqvist, and VC are your 3 stars. Very good start to the series, boys. A shutout and good goal scoring. I like it. So we take game number 1. Game number 2, let's have that same motive to get those goals and play good defense. Let's go, boys. First period. Alrighty, JT Miller and Rick Nash. Way to start the first, boys. Way to start this game. Nice. Second period. Nothing. Alrighty, Lundqvist. Good enough. Let's get into the third here. Coming near the halfway mark of the third period, and Lundqvist is shutting the door right now. The defense is playing well, blocking shots, clearing the puck, and offense is just doing dump and chase plays. We're coming down to the final few minutes. Will Lundqvist have back-to-back shutouts? He will, and we take game number 2. And Lundqvist, Miller, and Rask are the 3 stars of game number 2. Very nice, boys. Very nice to start this series with a 2-0 lead. Now we're back at home, and it's looking good. The fans are pumped. So let's go, boys. Game number 3, MSG. Let's go. Come on, boys. First period. Alright, so David Backes gets them a goal, but Mika Zibanejad keeps it even. So their offense is woken up now. They've scored a goal. So we got to be ready. Second period. Hudler. Why couldn't you stay on the sinking Dallas Stars, man? And the Bruins have a 2-1 lead. Somebody needs to step up in the third here. And Chris Kreider from the board scores. What the heck was Tuukka Rask doing there? All right, don't get cocky, though. Get cocky, get sloppy. Coming down to 5 minutes here. Can New York squeak one? Come on, New York. Just get us one. Power play for New York. Come on, boys. Aw. And we're going to overtime for the first time in this series. Come on, boys. Play strong in OT. You have before. You can do it now. Please, New York. No. Oh, power play. Come on, Rangers. Yeah, Mika Zibanejad, or Mark Zuccarello, I'm sorry, gets the game winner, and we're up 3-0. Zuccarello, Backes, and Lundqvist are the 3 stars for game number 3. Okay, boys. 3-0 lead. We just shut the door here, and we'll do just fine. We're doing good enough. You played well. All the other teams are still have a series. We just got to shut the door, get a win here, and we'll be just fine. So let's go, boys. Come on. First period. Oh, David Pastrnak shouldn't say anything. Now they're going to wake up. David Pastrnak scoring. We kept him quiet, but he doesn't want his team to go out on a sweep. I can tell. He's fierce about it. Let's have a strong second here, boys. Second period. Okay, Yager gets one. About time, but Hoodler keeps it in reach for them to force another game. Third period here. Can we have another third period comeback? Force OT and win power play? Oh, darn it, man. Darn it. Coming down to the halfway point. We need a goal, New York. We need a goal. Uh-oh. Power play for Boston. Good kill, boys. Come on. You can at least tie it. Force it into OT. Please. Come on, somebody. And no. And Tuukka Rask just shut the door. In the third, and Rask, Hoodler, and Lundqvist are the 3 stars. Okay, so it's a series now. It's a series. They've won a game. We can't count them out. We know they can have a chance coming back now. But this is a game that we want to win. Game 5, we're in TD Garden. Let's go, boys. Come on. Please. First period. Oh, my God. Henrik Lundqvist, what are you doing? You let Charles score 2 goals. I'm not even going to blame offense. This is just inexcusable for Henrik Lundqvist to do that. Now they're back in the series because Lundqvist gave up 4 goals. You let Zdeno Chara score 2. He hasn't even done that in the playoffs before. He may not even do that in real life. Jesus. Game 6. What are we doing here, boys? Jesus. Game number 6. We're at home. Come on, boys. You gotta do something here. I mean, this is not acceptable to give up 4 goals. Please, let's go. First period already. That's a better start than what it was last game. Jesus, man. Okay. Calm down. Second period. Oh, boy, it's going to be nervous here. This is going to be a nerve-wracking game for the GM and the fans. Power play for New York. Nobody scores. We've only had 1 goal in the past 6 periods. Jesus Christ, man. Somebody. Oh, power play for New York. Oh, my God. Our power play just sucks. 146. Come on, oh, my goodness. We're going into overtime. 6 periods. We have not scored. Another power play, and they don't get it. Please, New York. Please. Oh, my God. The refs are handing us power plays. Score. Oh, my God. Boston just playing amazing on the penalty kill right now. We're going into double overtime. Lundqvist has stopped 45 shots. If you don't win this game for Lundqvist, I swear to God. Second overtime. Oh, my goodness. It's going deep. And sinking. Cronwall. What the dog? Oh, my God. And Cronwall forces a game 7. Unfucking believable. They give up a 3-0 lead. Oh, and now, oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. We gotta switch up the power play. What's the power play here? Yeah, we have Nash on the first line power play. No wonder we're not does Zuccarello done? He has 3 goals, 5 assists. He has 92 hands, Jesus. Stefan, all right, Kreider, yep. McDonough, I want you on your scoring side. Klein, you can't really score power play goals. We don't really have an offensive defenseman, man. You know, we really don't. Girardi doesn't have a bomb. Stahl doesn't. I mean, it's only really McDonough. Klein, no. Holden, no. Ski, no. Lundqvist, come on, man. You gotta, I mean, you play good. Just do your best here in game number 7. That's the best I can do to change up the power play. We shouldn't even be here. I mean, yes, it was partially goaltending. Yes, it was partially offense. But if we lose here, then I gotta blame both of you guys. Because a 3-0 lead and you give it up to Boston, I mean, unexcusable. Game 7, boys. We're at the Garden. We gotta win this game. Let's go. First period. JT Miller. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love Miller, man. Favorite player on the Rangers, and it's only been year 1. He's my favorite. Oh, come on. 1-0 lead, boys. That's good. That's a better way to have it. Now let's just get maybe 1 or 2 more. Second period. Okay. That's okay, but it's not great. It's just, oh, Jesus. Third period here, and we're only up by 1. And JT Miller. Holy Mr. Is he the next Mr. Game 7? Is it not Justin Williams? Oh, no. Oh, pressure on. Bergeron keeps him within reach. Oh, come on. Just hold on, New York. Hold on to... No! Son of a... Pasternak, man! Are you kidding me? Oh, Chris Kreider! 4 seconds remaining! And we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Whoa, what a chain of events there. I thought we were going into overtime, we'd lose. But Chris Kreider, with 40 seconds remaining, scores a huge goal. That's got to be a ball buster for the Bruins and the Bruins fans. Oh, my goodness, man. JT Miller is the next Game 7, Mr. Game 7. Lundqvist, Miller, and Nash are your 3 stars. That was this. Oh, Jesus, we were up 3-0 and we nearly blew it. Chris Kreider and JT Miller are the players of this series. We're going on to the Eastern Conference Finals against Philadelphia. Let's look at the stats here. Miller, 13 points in 13 games. 10 goals, man. Holy snap. Holy crap, I mean. Chris Kreider with 12, Stefan 11, Nash 10. Like, he's not doing bad, but I have playmakers here, like Kreider and Zuccarello, like, and Stefan. Like, Nash needs to be a goal scorer. That's what I want him to be, so. But VC with 7, man. Yager could have done better, but, you know, he's played his part, and I can't complain. I mean, 3 goals for McDonough as a defenseman isn't that bad in the playoffs. Weinberg hasn't really done much, but that's okay. Lundqvist only giving up just about 2 goals, and I mean he's playing just fine. I mean, holy crap, boys, that was a crazy series. I mean, let's take a recap here. Let's take a recap. So, game number 1, we got a 2-0 win, back-to-back 2-0 wins. Then we got a 3-0 overtime win, a 2-1 loss, which was offense's fault, 6-1 loss, which was goaltending. And then game 6, that's offense's fault, 1-0, and then we came through in game 7, and we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals against Philadelphia. And who's going to the Western Conference Finals? LA and Chicago, a 2014 rematch. But we're going up against the Broadway Bullies in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'll see you there.